Well, guys, WWE Battlegrounds last year was the worst pay-per-view of the year, and WWE Battlegrounds this year is probably the best pay-per-view of the year. That's right, this Battlegrounds pay-per-view was fucking phenomenal, man. I mean, after a few months ago, if you asked me, hey, what do you think of Battlegrounds? I'd be like, it's fucking worse, just take it away. It's like, before SummerSlam, it's always just like a random like hype for SummerSlam. It's nothing on its own, it's shit. But obviously this year, it was amazing, and Battlegrounds is really good, because if you remember last year, the main event was that Fatal 4-Way with Roman, Kane, Randy, and Cena for the WWE Championship, and that match was made like 5 minutes before the match, like, before the pay-per-view started. Like, I'm pretty sure the week before the pay-per-views when they made them Battlegrounds main event last year. But now, we've got an actual really, really good Battlegrounds, which is awesome. So obviously there was 7 matches this pay-per-view. There was King Barrett versus R-Truth for the King of the Ring. There was, oh yeah, because the winner of that match would become the official King of the Ring. King Barrett put his King of the Ring on the line. That was on the pre-show. Then starting off the night, we had Randy Orton going one-on-one with Sheamus. Then we had the Primetime Players defending their WWE Tag Team Championships against the New Day. Then we had Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. And then the unexpected match, the amazing match, Charlotte, Brie Bella, Sasha Banks in the Triple Threat match, which was announced like during the pay-per-view. But I'm not even mad because it was fucking amazing. Then we have John Cena and Kevin Owens. And finally the main event, Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. So that was the pay-per-view. I'm going to go in depth with each match, each segment. I'll tell you exactly what I thought. Just off the bat, like I said before, this pay-per-view was amazing. Battlegrounds this year and the WrestleMania 31 are up there for the best pay-per-views this year, and I think that's going to stay. I think these two, and hopefully SummerSlam will be the 3 best pay-per-views of the year. Maybe another one will be added in there. But first of all, I just want to say that the set they used was the basic Raw and SmackDown set. Obviously, the set's a bit bigger. You know, it's got more. It's got, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a bit bigger. But it's still the basic Raw and SmackDown set. Last year, Battlegrounds had a really cool set. I don't know how to explain it, but Battlegrounds last year was a different set. It was like a lot bigger and it was cooler. But this year, they just used the basic set. I mean, like every single pay-per-view this year, apart from WrestleMania, has been using the basic Raw SmackDown set. I mean, come on. Come on, just make it a bit different. Anyways, so it starts off the pre-show. We had King Barrett, who defeated R-Truth with the Bullhammer. It was a pre-show match. It was R-Truth and King Barrett. There's nothing really, just, it was for the King of the Ring. I mean, I said in my predictions video that if they actually did change the hands of the King of the Ring, I hope that would be on the actual card. But since the King of the Ring didn't change hands, I guess I'm fine with it being on the pre-show. No more King what's up. Now we just got King Barrett. He defeated R-Truth clean with the Bullhammer on the pre-show. It was good. It was a decent match. I mean, it's fine. I predicted King Barrett to retain, so there we go. I win, I guess. Yeah, so it was just a clean match. It was on the pre-show. You know, you don't expect much on the pre-show. It was good for the pre-show, whatever. But actually, we start off, we have Randy Orton versus Sheamus starting off the night. And this would be like a really good feud if I fucking knew what they're fighting about. I mean, on the commentary during this match, they're trying to explain why these guys hate each other. But why do these guys hate each other? Like, Sheamus just came out like a month ago on Raw and attacked Randy Orton for no reason. Randy Orton the next week attacked Sheamus, obviously because he attacked him. And Sheamus attacked Randy Orton. And like for every week on Raw, it was just Randy Orton and Sheamus attacking each other. But why? There's no story to it. If there was a story, then this match would actually be a lot better. But saying that, this match was really good. Whenever Randy Orton and Sheamus have fights, it's always really physical, and this was nonetheless, it was really physical. There was a lot of the time where they were just reversing each other's finishes. Like Randy Orton kept going for RKOs and Sheamus reversed it. Sheamus kept going for bro kicks and Randy Orton reversed it. There was a lot of reversing of the finishes, which is quite surprising. But at the end, Randy Orton won it with an RKO. But Sheamus, really weird. He has a nose ring. What the fuck? I was looking and Sheamus I just look at his face and I'm like, is that a fucking nose ring? What the fuck is going on? He has a nose ring. It's really retarded. I mean, I'm fine with him having his hair like that. I'm fine with him having his beard like that. But a nose ring, come on, man. Come on, you're just taking this heel persona to the next level. Now I'm probably gonna start chanting and you look stupid because that fucking nose ring. But another thing Sheamus did, Sheamus literally just stole Batista's taunt, where he does the thumbs up and takes it to the thumbs down. I'm pretty sure that's Batista's taunt. I mean, you can't just steal people's taunts, even though Batista does the shaking the ropes, which is him stealing Ultimate Warrior. So Batista steals from Ultimate Warrior, Sheamus steals from Batista. But yeah, I don't understand how Sheamus is allowed to just use the thumbs up, thumbs down when that's literally been Batista's taunt for over 10 years. Over 10 years. I mean, Sheamus just steals it in like 2015. I mean, come on, man. Think of your own fucking taunt. You've got the good one where you bang your chest saying fella. I mean, that's good enough, isn't it? I thought it was. But yeah, so they kept reversing his finishes, each other's finishes, and finally, Randy Orton hit an apron DDT, and the crowd exploded. The place was going nuts. I swear, it was like one of the best pops like ever. It was really good. Especially this Battlegrounds 2015 was in St. Louis, Missouri. And Randy Orton is from St. Louis, Missouri, so obviously he's gonna get a massive pop. But you know, after he does the apron DDT and he starts, you know, waving his hands, he tells the crowd to get into it. The crowd always really gets into it. You know, after like when he turned face, ever since he turned face, whenever he does an apron DDT, the crowd always goes nuts. You know, when he's hyping up the crowd after the apron DDT, when he turned face, every single time the crowd goes nuts, and especially this time the crowd was going even more nuts. It was really good. So after he hit the DDT, I think they reversed each other's finishes again. But finally, out of nowhere, Randy Orton hit an RKO. I mean, Sheamus hit the bro kick, and you know he was doing the clover leaf, but then Sheamus was picking up Randy Orton out of nowhere, hits the RKO and gets the 1-2-3, which is really awesome. And yeah, especially that he wins in his hometown. I mean, just because you're in your hometown doesn't mean you're supposed to win. I mean, in WWE, like most of the time, the people lose in their hometown. Like remember Edge and John Cena. Edge lost his match against John Cena, which was in his hometown, and then John Cena lost his match against Edge in his hometown. And even Randy Orton versus Kane at WrestleMania was on his birthday, and Kane lost on his birthday. And so yeah, just if you're in your hometown, that doesn't mean you're gonna win. But Randy Orton did win in his hometown. The crowd went nuts. He hit an awesome RKO out of nowhere. But I actually think Sheamus should have won it. I think Sheamus should have won with a cloverleaf. I mean, you didn't have to get Randy Orton to tap out. Maybe get Randy Orton to pass out with his cloverleaf finisher, because these cloverleaf signature is really cool. And I want it to be established as Sheamus' submission now, because he locks it in like once every few weeks. But he's never won a match with it. I think he needs to win a match with it, and so it can finally be like we can call it Sheamus' signature from now on. Because the cloverleaf, he only locks it in like once a month, but he's never won a match with it. I'm saying like, I think it would be really good if Sheamus either won with the cloverleaf from Randy Orton tapping out, or just Randy Orton passing out and getting the 5 count from Randy Orton passing out. Because I just really want that cloverleaf established as Sheamus' signature. But nonetheless, the match was really good. Sheamus hit the RKO out of nowhere. A lot of good finisher reversals, RKO out of nowhere. The crowd was really invested into it. It was a really good match. So the next match, Primetime Players versus the New Day for the WWE Tag Team Championships. The Primetime Players retain their Tag Team Championships. So before the match started, the New Day came out and they cut a promo like they usually do. And I fucking love these promos. Whenever the New Day come out and they cut a promo, they say all these cool jokes, these cool like pop culture references. It's fucking amazing. I love these promos, and they did it again. It was just amazing, and that was probably the highlight of the match, even though it wasn't part of the match. But yeah, their promo, like always, is that's why New Day's getting a good push, because they're all like really funny, especially, and now that they're heels, they're really good as heels, because you know they're saying stuff that like faces would say, but they're getting booed for it, so it doesn't really, I don't know. I know what to think of it. But yeah, Titus O'Neil retains the Tag Team Championships with his Clash of the Titus. I mean, his finishes the Clash of the Titus. What is this shit? Just a spine buster. Why is a spine buster a finisher? I don't understand. Spinebuster's like a signature, but it's his finisher. I don't know why it is. He should get a better finisher, but nonetheless, this famous Spinebuster that he's won lots of tag team, he's won matches with, and this one was nonetheless, it was a decent match to say the least. I think that Money in the Bank match was better, but whatever. This was good. Primetime players retain, and honestly, I hope the next pay-per-view we don't see New Day versus Primetime players again. I don't know who Primetime players can face. Hopefully we can see Primetime players versus Lucha Dragons for the Tag Team Championships. That would be really good. But something I was saying, if you watch my prediction video, I was thinking maybe Mark Henry will come out and help the Primetime players. Because if you remember last Raw, it was a 6-man tag match. It was the New Day versus Primetime players, and PTP needed a tag team partner. So they got Mark Henry in, and it was really good. The PTP chemistry with Mark Henry was really good. And I thought Mark Henry was going to like kind of join PTP, be PTP's bodyguard. I really wanted that to happen this match, but that didn't happen. No more Mark Henry. I guess Mark Henry isn't really with the Primetime players anymore. I guess that whole thing is over. But I thought it was a really missed opportunity. I think PTP should have really joined with Mark Henry, and Mark Henry just can be their bodyguard or something like that. I think that should have happened, but it didn't. Maybe on Raw they'll join, I don't know. But yeah, next pay-per-view, I don't really want to see another PTP versus New Day. I'm guessing we probably will, though. So that was it for the tag team match. The next match, oh jeez, Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. This match was incredible. It was actually an amazing match. Really, really good. It would have been like honestly, it would have been my match of the night if it wasn't for one simple reason. Why are these guys feuding? Why does Bray Wyatt hate Roman Reigns? He's always like, anyone but you, Roman. But why? Why do you hate Roman Reigns? Please explain this to me. He cuts a promo for like 10 minutes. And he doesn't even say anything. It's like you're listening to him and it's like, this is a really, really good promo. And when it ends, you're like, oh, that was amazing. What was that about? I don't even know. We fucking know. Can you explain to me why you hate Roman Reigns? You know, anyone but you. Roman Reigns hates Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt hates Roman Reigns, but they don't even fucking know why. But besides that, the match was amazing, honestly. Like, during the match, when Roman Reigns was punching Bray Wyatt, Jesus, those were some hard-hitting punches. You could fucking you could feel the punches. It was like when Sheamus punches, you can always like really feel the punches. And this, for Roman Reigns, when he was punching Bray Wyatt, you could hear the sound like across the arena. It was really good. Roman Reigns obviously must have actually been punching Bray Wyatt pretty damn hard because it sounded extremely good, and you can see there's posts pictures on Instagram after Bray Wyatt has like all red over his body because of those punches by Roman Reigns. But during the match, there were actually really a lot of good counters, like when Roman Reigns was going for a apron drop kick, and Bray Wyatt countered with that massive clothesline, or like I swear there was like 3 times where Roman was going for a Superman punch, and every single time Bray countered it with that chokeslam he does. But yeah, so like throughout the match, like pretty much everything got countered, but these counters were actually really cool. Like the way they countered them was awesome. So yeah, the match was really, really good. And throughout the end of the match, near the end of the match, after all the counters, after all the hard-hitting punches, after all the Samoan drops, after all the chokeslams, after all the Superman punches, Bray Wyatt goes out of the ring and he gets the steel chair. And he turns around, Roman Reigns belts him, Bray Wyatt's down, Roman looks at the steel chair, and he does the Dean Ambrose, where he gets like 10 chairs and throws them in the ring. You know, I love when Dean Ambrose, you know, gets like 20 chairs and just chucks them into the ring. That's so fucking cool. And this is what Roman Reigns did. He got all the steel chairs, chucked it in the ring. So obviously Roman Reigns is still on the outside of the ring. Bray Wyatt's down. The ref is distracted because he's going through all the steel chairs, trying to take him out of the ring. And out of nowhere, this fucking guy in a hoodie comes and attacks Roman Reigns while the ref was distracted by the steel chairs. This random guy in a hoodie just attacks Bray Wyatt. Not attacks Bray Wyatt, sorry. This random guy in a hoodie just attacks Roman Reigns. And then Roman Reigns is like dead. The guy in the hoodie's gone. Bray Wyatt comes up, throws Roman Reigns into the ring. Sister Abigail, boom. 1, 2, 3. Bray Wyatt beats Roman Reigns. thanks to this guy in the hoodie. Bray Wyatt celebrating, and guess who the fuck it was? It was Luke Harper. I mean, oh, where do I get started on this? Well, obviously, straight off the bat, it looks like we're going to get a rematch at SummerSlam, Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. Awesome. I love this rivalry. Just give me a reason why you're feuding. That's the only thing. But yeah. So SummerSlam, it's obviously going to be a rematch. And Luke Harper's back, which is amazing. I love Luke Harper. He's back, and he's joined the Wyatt family again. But this ending was just weird. I mean, Luke Harper, first of all, why was he in the hoodie? I mean, he could have just came out and attacked Roman Reigns. He didn't need to be this mystery figure. But, so Luke Harper's back with the Wyatt family. I was actually, in my prediction video, I said, I'm happy that the Wyatt family's gone. I'm happy that the Wyatt families are, like, broken up. So now Luke Harper and gone is separate things. But obviously, that's not the case. The Wyatt family's back together. But Eric Rollins injured, so that doesn't count. But yeah, it was such a weird ending. I mean, could have thought of something else. I mean, really, like Bray Wyatt could have like won while the ref was distracted with the steel. Like when the ref was distracted with the steel chairs that Roman threw in the ring, Bray Wyatt could have, I don't know, got his lantern and just bashed Roman Reigns with his lantern, then chucked him in the ring and pinned him. I think that would have been a much better ending. But this was just weird. I mean, obviously, I'm happy that the rivalries continue over to SummerSlam. It's weird. I mean, come on, a guy in a hoodie, that's Luke Harper attacking Roman Reigns. So now Luke Harper, I guess, hates Roman Reigns as well. And that's two people that hate Roman Reigns, and no one even knows why. So that was probably one of my best matches of the night, except the ending was kind of weird with the hooded man. So next up was like something that wasn't planned, but was completely awesome. And the next matchup was the Divas Triple Threat match. So this was fucking awesome. On Raw, if you remember, the Bellas coming out saying they have no competition. Stephanie McMahon comes out and says, "You got no competition, hey?" Well, Paige come out here. Paige comes out and he's like, "What about this?" Becky Lynch comes out. And she's like, "That's not all." And then not Sasha Banks, sorry. And then Charlotte Flair comes out. So Paige, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte are a team. Obviously, the Bellas are a team. The Nikki, Brie, and Alicia Fox are a team. And then Naomi, Tamina come out and they cut a promo about something. And Sasha Banks comes out and they join. And then Sasha Banks joins Naomi and Tamina. So now there's pretty much 3 different stables of the Divas division. There's Team BAD, which is Team Bad, which is I think beautiful and beautiful and something. I don't remember what it stands for, but it's Team BAD, and that's Sasha Banks, Naomi, and Tamina. And then there's Team Bella, which is Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, and Alicia Fox. And then there's, I'm just going to call him Team NXT, which is Charlotte, so Becky Lynch, and Paige. So those 9 divas are pretty much in control of the Divas division from last Raw. So at Battlegrounds, Stephanie added the match that it's going to be 1 representative of each team, and it's going to be a triple threat match. So Sasha Banks was on Team BAD, Charlotte was on Team NXT, and then Brie Bella was on Team Bella. First, it looked like Nikki Bella was actually going to be the one wrestling for Team Bella. That didn't happen because at the last second, Nikki Bella got out of the ring, and then she's like, no, Brie, you come out. So Brie was fighting for them. So I heard yesterday when the Intercontinental Champion match was cancelled, I heard someone say, maybe it would be a good idea for, have a triple threat match with 1 representative of each team. And I thought that would be an amazing idea. I didn't think it was actually going to fucking happen, though. And it does happen. And it is amazing. It's such a good idea. And it actually happens. It's amazing. The match was really good. It was like a solid 10-minute match. It was like an 11-minute match. When was the last time you saw like an 11-minute Divas match? I mean, you never see stuff like this. It's so good that the Divas are actually getting pushed majorly now. That's just, it's really good. Them bringing up NXT so quickly. I mean, there's 3 NXT Divas are going into a pay-per-view a week after they debuted. How crazy is that? I mean, obviously the Divas division means something now. This is an awesome chance throughout the match. When was the last time you heard this is awesome chance to write a Divas match. It's so good, and this is exactly what the Divas division needed. You know, we always hear about give Divas a chance. This is exactly what's happening. It is so good, and this match, this triple threat match, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Brie Bella, was an amazing match, and the match came to a close when Sasha Banks had the bank statement locked in on Charlotte, and out of nowhere, Brie comes in and throws Sasha Banks into the turnbuckle, so Sasha Banks is like dead, and then Brie Bella lifts Charlotte up, goes for a finisher, but no, Charlotte reverses Brie Bella into a figure 8 leg lock, and Brie Bella taps out, and Charlotte and Team NXT get the victory. And that was amazing. I mean, a Divas triple threat match, and that goes for 10 minutes, and it was actually really, really good. That's awesome, and I love it. And, you know, as I was saying, give Divas a chance is actually happening. But throughout the match, I was thinking, I hope the match would end when just, like, it all ends in a brawl, where all 9 of them just go into a massive brawl, like on Raw, you remember, that turned into a brawl. I was thinking that this match probably will end in a brawl, and I thought that would be a good ending, but Charlotte winning, like, clean on Brie Bella is also an amazing ending, so that's really good. And the commentators stated Nikki Bella is only 2 months away from breaking AJ Lee's reign as Divas champion. So obviously, yeah, Nikki Bella is definitely going to break AJ's reign for sure. You know, because AJ's gone now. She's with CM Punk, and, you know, WWE, I think it wants to give a big fuck you to CM Punk and AJ, so that they can break her reign with Nikki Bella for sure. But the Divas segment was awesome. So the next match was John Cena versus Kevin Owens. Now this was quite a match, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible match! This one just could top. I said I definitely thought the John Cena and Kevin Owens Money in the Bank match was a lot better than their Elimination Chamber match. And I'm gonna say this probably is better than their Money in the Bank match. I'm not. It's so hard to say. Yeah, I don't know whether this one was the best in this Cena Owens trilogy. Oh, it's a tough one. I mean, I don't know. This is so good. So John Cena pulling out crazy moves again. Kevin Owens pulling out crazy moves again as well. I mean, there was a few times where Kevin Owens was at the top rope, and I thought he was going to do something amazing from the top rope, but John Cena kept reversing him. I don't understand why Kevin Owens, whenever he goes to the top rope, always gets reversed. I mean, Kevin Owens can do some crazy stuff from the top rope. Can we just see him do some crazy stuff from the top rope? I mean, you don't expect someone like Kevin Owens to do some high-flying stuff. You're never even able to see him do some high-flying stuff. He always gets reversed. That's always weird. John Cena, again, did his Canadian Destroyer thing, which is awesome. You know, it's Rey Mysterio's signature. It's like the Canadian Destroyer thing. It's awesome. I don't know how John Cena can do it, but it's fucking cool, and he did it again. One of the camera people got fucked up big time. Someone's gonna get fired because they were showing Kevin Owens reversing. So basically, what happened was John Cena was dived off the top rope, and Kevin Owens reversed John Cena from the top rope into a powerbomb. So John Cena jumped off the top rope, and Kevin Owens reversed that into a powerbomb. So they're lying on the ground, and then, like usual, the screen goes out, and it shows the replay. But while it's showing the replay, from out of nowhere, John Cena comes and AAs Kevin Owens. So you barely see it because it's still in the replay, and that was really weird because John Cena's AAing Kevin Owens, and the replay's still going from the last thing, so you can't even properly see the AA. That reminds me of, if you remember, Chris Jericho, like last year, had a match on Raw, and he hits the code breaker, and literally not even a second after he hits the code breaker, the show goes on ad break. It's like, you saw a code breaker, you can't go on break. And now like this, there's doing an AA, you can't just do a replay. So that was really, really weird. John Cena again went for his springboard stunner. And I swear, every single time Cena has gone for a springboard stunner, Michael Cole always says, well, Cena didn't get all of that stunner, because if you remember, Cena hits Owens with the springboard stunner, but then Kevin Owens completely no-sells it and clotheslines John Cena. And like every single time Cena hits a springboard stunner, Cole always says, Cena didn't get all of it. So, obviously, John Cena can never hit all of his springboard stunner. So, if you can't do it, then just stop it. Please, just stop doing a springboard stunner if you can't even hit it all the time. But it's kind of like John Cena always does it. Like, the person's on the complete opposite side of the ring, and that's when he goes for the stunner. I mean, do it when they're close to you. That's completely why he always fucks up. I mean, just why are you doing it so far away? Obviously, you're going to fuck up like that. But yeah, throughout the match, there was so many times that I thought the match was going to be over. Like, when Cena hit his second AA on Kevin Owens, I swear that was the end of the match. But no, Kevin Owens kicks out. And then Owens hits, finally, throughout the match, John Cena reversed Kevin Owens' pop-up powerbomb so many times. Finally, Kevin Owens hits the pop-up powerbomb. And that's when I was like, okay, Kevin Owens wins the match now. But no, Cena kicks out. And then Cena had the STF locked in on Kevin Owens. Sorry. Kevin Owens AA'd Cena and went into an STF'd Cena. So Kevin Owens did both of John Cena's finishes on John Cena. And yeah, so Cena was in the STF. Like, Kevin Owens was doing the STF on John Cena. And he was in it for like minutes. Like, I swear, like 5 minutes he was in the STF. But I thought the match was going to end. I thought John Cena was going to pass out in his own STF. So, I didn't know, but that's how I thought the match was going to end. I thought John Cena was going to pass out. Well, obviously, thinking about it now, that's not going to happen, because I forgot that if you do pass out in a submission, the title still changes. I know, I always think that if you pass out in a submission, that the title doesn't change, but it does. But that, when Kevin Owens did the AA and the STF and John Cena, that wasn't even the fucking coolest thing of the night, because by far the coolest spot of the night is when John Cena hits the AA from the top rope and Kevin Owens kicks out. Oh my fucking god. Every time John Cena's ever done an AA from the top rope, no one has ever kicked out from the AA from the top rope. Kevin Owens did kick out from an AA from the top rope. I didn't expect it. The crowd didn't expect it. No one fucking expected it. That was amazing. That's like something Brock Lesnar would do. It's like Brock Lesnar's the only one that can kick out of a fucking AA from the top rope. But no, Kevin Owens kicked out of an AA from the top rope. That by far was like the coolest thing of the night. That was insane. I swear I could bet money that Kevin Owens would not kick out of that. Like, if we paused time while Kevin Owens was getting pinned from the AA from the top rope, I could bet my entire life savings that the match would end right there. But no, Kevin Owens somehow kicked out from the AA from the top rope. But shortly after that, Cena puts the sorry. After that, obviously, Kevin Owens is dead from the AA from the top rope, and Cena locks in the STF on Kevin Owens, and that wraps up the match. John Cena wins the match because Kevin Owens tapped out from the STF. What an incredible match. This was amazing. There was so many spots, so many kicks out, so many, just everything you want in the match. It was amazing. The ending was good. I'm fine with Cena winning. In fact, I wanted Cena to win this match. I know now everyone's gonna fucking unsubscribe. No. Don't click the unsubscribe button just yet. I know I'm not supposed to say I like Cena winning this match, but come on. Ever since John Cena's won the United States Championship and he's been doing the Open Challenges, he's been amazing. Like, think about it. Most of the best matches of this year have been with John Cena. I mean, Kevin Owens, Cena, that's a match of the year. Sami Zayn, John Cena, that's a match of the year. Cesaro, Cena, that's a match of the year. Sami Zayn, Cena, that's a match of the year. Neville, Cena, that's a match of the year. I mean, come on. I know you're going to say, but no, it's always because, it's the other person. It's Kevin Owens that's putting the match with John Cena. It's Sami Zayn's the only reason the matches are good. Neville's the only reason the match is good. No, wrestling's a two-man sport. Ever since John Cena's won the United States Championship, he's had, all the best matches of the year. John Cena, ever since he has won the United States Championship, has been adding so many moves to his arsenal. Like I said, he did that Canadian Destroyer thing. He's been trying to do the Springboard Stunner. He's been doing so much more. And John Cena as US Champion is the greatest thing to happen to the United States Championship ever. It's amazing. And, I mean, just don't say you don't like Cena now, because he's been amazing. All the matches, best matches of the year so far, have pretty much been with John Cena. So that's why I don't want Kevin Owens to win the match. I didn't want him to win the match, and I'm happy Cena does it. So I'm happy you can still see these awesome open challenges from John Cena. And especially now that he's elevating the United States title. I mean, like 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago on Raw, the ending of Raw was the United States Championship. It was Cesaro versus John Cena was the main event of Raw. When was the last time the United States Championship has been the main event of Raw? Like, never. And now John Cena has it. Now that he's having awesome open challenges, it's good. This is exactly what the United States Championship needs. And obviously, Kevin Owens isn't going to hold open challenges every single week. So I think John Cena definitely should hold on to his United States Championship a bit longer. So that wraps up John Cena and Kevin Owens. Now the next segment, I guess, should have been the Intercontinental Championship match. But obviously, Ryback was injured with a staph infection, so Ryback could not compete tonight. So the Intercontinental Championship match was cancelled. So what I predicted to happen, I thought it was going to be Big Show versus The Miz for the #1 contendership to the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. I seriously thought that Miz and Big Show would have a match, and the winner of that match would face Ryback at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. But that didn't happen. The Miz came out, and he started talking about how the Intercontinental Championship match was cancelled. He's bragging all about, like, oh, now he has to cancel all these TV appearances because he booked all these TV appearances because he was going to be a new Intercontinental Champion. Now he has to waste all that time and money and stuff because obviously he can't be IC Champ because there is no match. And then he bags on Ryback. He's like, oh, I've known Ryback since Tough Enough. And, I knew this would happen to Ryback. I know he's scared of me and stuff. And then he bags Big Show. And he's like, oh, where is Big Show right now? I can't find him. He's been missing. He's like, oh, wait. Big Show's been missing since the Attitude Era. And the crowd laughs. That was a really good one. And then he's like, Big Show, you should just do what everyone wants you to do. You should just retire. So he's bagging on Big Show. And then Big Show comes out. Literally, Big Show comes out, enters the ring, punches Miz, and leaves. He just enters, knockout punches Miz, and then just leaves. He didn't say anything. He was there for like 3 seconds. It was something that Stone Cold would you do. It's just arrive, punch, leave. It was really good. I thought it was a good segment. I still would have preferred a Miz vs Big Show for the number one contendership match, but that didn't happen. But when Miz was talking about like him being the biggest star and stuff, he was saying he's like the most popular one in this arena. He's the most famous one in this arena, and he's like the biggest star of the arena. And after he says like I'm the biggest person here, he pauses and he's like I'm the most famous person here, and he pauses. So I swear, I thought someone was gonna come out. Like I thought Jericho was gonna come out. I was waiting for Chris Jericho to come out because he's like, I'm the most famous person here, and it just sounded like whenever you build up for someone to return. And I thought Jericho was gonna come out. Jericho didn't come out. Big Show came out instead. So that was the second last segment of the night, which means there's only one segment left, ladies and gentlemen. The main event: Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any bigger than this. Seth Rollins, the man who has main evented every single pay-per-view from WrestleMania up until this point, versus Brock Lesnar. Does Brock Lesnar really need an introduction? It's fucking Brock Lesnar. Well, Seth Rollins comes out, and guess what? There's no one next to him because Kane last week on Raw got his leg fucking broken by Brock Lesnar. But Brock Lesnar fucking threw the steel steps on Kane's foot. So Kane's done. J&J are done because Jamie Noble got his fucking arm broken in the Kimura lock by Brock Lesnar. And Joey Mercury got fucking suplexed through a car windshield. So all three of them are done. So Seth Rollins is by himself. So Seth Rollins comes out and he has his entrance. And guess what? I'm not too happy because Seth Rollins does his entrance. He still doesn't have an entrance pose. I mean, come on, Seth Rollins. Do something in your entrance. Jesus. He just comes out there and he just looks and he just walks down. It's like Randy Orton's entrance where he just walks down to the ramp. I mean, do a taunter to the ramp or something, Seth Rollins. Please. Just have a good entrance. I mean, come on. That's Seth Rollins is champ. He's like the best person ever, but he doesn't have an entrance. I mean, please, Seth Rollins, do something that makes you a good entrance. But then Seth Rollins makes his entrance, and Brock Lesnar comes out. And while Brock Lesnar's coming out, you hear Michael Cole saying, "Here's an interesting statistic." I mean, like, every single match this pay-per-view is started off with Michael Cole saying, "Here's an interesting statistic." Like, now Lesnar was coming out, and Michael Cole's like, "Here's an interesting statistic. Lesnar hasn't been pinned or submitted in 2.5 years." And when Roman Reigns came out, he's like, "Here's an interesting statistic. Roman Reigns hasn't won a match since Money in the Bank." It's like, come on, is that your new catchphrase or something? Jesus. Well, but that's it. The entrances are done. They show off the title. This match is for the WWE Championship. Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar. And it starts out, and the match pretty much starts out the exact same way as SummerSlam 2014, Lesnar vs. Cena. I mean, this match pretty much is exactly the same as Brock Lesnar vs. John Cena, SummerSlam 2014. And that's fucking amazing. So it starts out, and straight away Lesnar spears Rollins into the corner, and Rollins just shoulder block on Rollins. Lesnar's destroying Rollins, and Rollins is getting fucked up, and he exits the ring. Smart man. Rollins is really smart. He exits the ring, and he goes around, and he comes through the other side, and Brock Lesnar is chasing him. So Brock Lesnar enters the ring a few seconds after Lesnar, which gives Rollins some offense because Lesnar's on his knees because he's entering the ring. So Lesnar finally is being able to kick Lesnar, but Lesnar gets up while he's fucking getting kicked by Rollins. He gets up, and then Rollins kicks Lesnar's legs 100 times. Lesnar's just going ham, just kicking Lesnar's legs, and Lesnar's not even falling down. I mean, I'm pretty sure after one kick to your legs from Seth Rollins, you should be on the ground, at least on the ground. But no, Lesnar is standing up, and then so that happens, and then Seth Rollins enters Suplex City, because after that, Brock Lesnar goes ham, and Brock Lesnar hits the first suplex, and the crowd goes wild. Brock Lesnar hits the first suplex, Brock Lesnar hits a second suplex, Brock Lesnar hits a third suplex, Brock Lesnar hits a fourth suplex, and then Brock Lesnar hits the fifth. It's the fifth suplex, and then after he hits the fifth suplex, obviously Rollins is smart. He rolls out of the ring, grabs his title, and he tries running away. He's a champion, so he's gonna grab his title and run away from the match. But no, Brock Lesnar, fucking beast, jumps over the barricade and grabs Rollins and throws him back into the ring. So Rollins ran halfway through the arena, but Lesnar jumps over the barricade, grabs Rollins, and just carries him back to the ring. So they're both back in the ring. And then Seth Rollins gets hit a few more times by suplexes. Lesnar hits I'm pretty sure Lesnar locked in 3 suplexes. So Lesnar did 3 suplexes in a row. And when Brock Lesnar was going for the 4th suplex, Rollins reverses it. And when he gets suplexed, he does the backflip and lands on his feet. They're both on their feet. Seth then hits 5 Avada Kedavras on Lesnar. If you don't know what the Avada Kedavra is, it's the move where the Seth Rollins' opponent is on their knees. And, he sweet chin musics them, basically. So, Seth Rollins sweet chin musics Brock Lesnar 5 times, and then kicks Lesnar's legs, 100 times. One Avada Kedavra is usually enough to nearly end a match. And then nearly 100 kicks to Brock Lesnar's legs, and he's not even down yet. Lesnar finally, Seth Rollins throws Lesnar out of the ring, and Seth Rollins does 2 suicide dives to Brock Lesnar. That's right, he does 2 suicide dives to Brock Lesnar, 5 Avada Kedavras, and 100 kicks, and Brock Lesnar has not even gone down yet. After 2 suplexes and 5 Avada Kedavras, Brock Lesnar has not even fell down yet. This one suicide dive is usually enough to put a man out of action for half a match. That's one suicide dive. Let alone 2, how much that does. And a Nevada Cadaver is pretty much enough to end a match. But Brock Lesnar got hit by 5 Nevada Cadavers and 2 suicide dives and hasn't even, like, fell down yet. This is how over-fucking powered this man is. That's seven moves that could end matches, and Brock Lesnar isn't even down yet. I can't overemphasize how fucking insane it is that Brock Lesnar didn't even go down by that. That's like the time Cena hit like 3 AAs on Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar got back up straight away. So after the 5 Cadavers and 2 suicide dives, Lesnar's in the ring, and he's just staring at Rollins like, you fucking idiot, why are you attacking me? Lesnar goes at it, and he suplexes Rollins a few more times. At this point, Rollins is definitely in suplex city, because at this point, at the very last suplex, Brock Lesnar had suplexed Rollins 13 times. So after the 13th suplex, Lesnar's like, okay, whatever, I'm done with this. Puts Rollins on his shoulders, and he goes for the F5. Rollins gets F5'd. Lesnar had hit the F5 and hit 13 suplexes. So obviously Rollins is dead after an F5 and 13 suplexes. So Brock Lesnar goes for the cover. But wait, the lights go out. You hear it. You hear the bong. The lights are out. Everyone at this point knows exactly what's happening. We are all freaking out. After Brock Lesnar just hit the F5, after Seth Rollins dead, the lights are out. You hear the bong. The lights come back on. Seth Rollins is the referee and nowhere to be found. They're gone. But that's not the important bit. In the ring, The Undertaker is looking directly at Brock Lesnar. And this is the best moment of the night. Everyone is freaking out. The Undertaker's here, staring at Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is like, holy shit. Paul Heyman is doing like the, oh my god, like the same thing when Brock Lesnar beat the streak, and Paul Heyman's just screaming, oh my god. That's what Brock Lesnar's doing now. Everyone is screaming, holy shit. It's amazing. They're looking at each other. Bruh, Undertaker goes for a choke slam. He's about to choke slam Lesnar, but no, Lesnar reverses it. Lesnar has the Undertaker on his shoulders. Undertaker reverses it, and a massive kick to the dick of Brock Lesnar. Undertaker just completely low-blowed Lesnar. Lesnar is dead because he just got low-blowed. The Undertaker is like, fuck yeah, I'm beating Lesnar. Undertaker lifts Lesnar up. Choke slam. Hits the choke slam. That should be enough. Lesnar's probably dead. But no, Lesnar's fucking getting up after a choke slam. Undertaker's like, are you fucking serious, bro? Undertaker looks at Lesnar, lifts Lesnar up, turns him upside down, tombstone pile driver on Lesnar. And that's where Undertaker's like, I'm fucking done. Everyone loves me. I'm just going to leave the ring. But he looks back at Lesnar, and Lesnar's getting up after a tombstone. And Undertaker's just like, are you fucking serious, bro? Undertaker goes back to Lesnar, to a second tombstone to Brock Lesnar. And that's where Lesnar's obviously completely dead after that. The Undertaker's like, fuck yeah, I'm back, bitches. The lights turn blue, and Undertaker does his signature pose over the body of Brock Lesnar. And then Undertaker obviously walks to the ramp and does his dead man pose where he lifts his arm and turns around to the crowd as he's about to leave. And that's how the pay-per-view ends. Brock Lesnar got fucked up by Undertaker. But this match ended in a no contest, which means still your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Rollins is still your World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, in my predictions video, I said, yeah, these rumors that Undertaker's coming back, but that's obviously stupid. I definitely didn't expect Undertaker to come back. I thought anyone that said Undertaker's gonna come back, I said, you're fucking so stupid. Undertaker's not coming back. But he did, and it was amazing, exactly the way I wanted it. It was awesome. Brock Lesnar died. Undertaker's gone. Undertaker's risen. Seth Rollins is just, who knows where the fuck Seth Rollins is. This match ended in no contest. I swear, I thought it was going to end with, like, Triple H turning his back on Rollins, Paul Heyman turning his back on Lesnar, or I definitely did not expect Undertaker to come out. So now we can definitely see Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. So that I hope that's the main event of SummerSlam. That can easily be the main event of SummerSlam. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, what Seth Rollins doing here at SummerSlam? There's only one thing for Seth Rollins to do, guys. Yeah, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Shield Triple Threat match. Please! Now that Brock Lesnar was like the person standing in the way in between the Shield Triple Threat match, but now he's with Undertaker. Perfect time now. Rollins, Ambrose, Reigns, SummerSlam. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please WWE, make that it. Do that at SummerSlam. But guys, Battlegrounds, amazing pay-per-view. Pretty much all the matches was amazing. John Cena, Kevin Owens, awesome. The Divas Triple Threat match, finally the first amazing Divas segment since fucking Lita and Trish Stratus. Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, awesome hard-hitting match. Randy Orton, Sheamus, obviously what you expect from it. King Barrett versus R-Truth, who the fuck watches that? That was on the pre-show. So yeah, the main event, guys, amazing. This was awesome. I didn't expect Undertaker to come out. When Lesnar hit that F5 and he was going for the pin, I was like, holy shit, Lesnar's just won this match clean. I definitely didn't expect Lesnar to win this match clean. But no, the lights go out and you hear the bong. And you know exactly what it is. And it's so good. It makes me feel like a 5-year-old again. Oh, it's so good, ladies and gentlemen. And he's wearing his dead man attire. And he did his dead man pose. Does this mean we can see the American Badass, ladies and gentlemen? He's doing... All signs lead to him being the American Badass. Could we see that? Oh, honestly, I don't think it suits Undertaker to be the American Badass this late into his career. Just continues to be the Undertaker that you are now, the fucking amazing Undertaker. But ladies and gentlemen, that was Battlegrounds 2015. Please tell me in the comments if you agree with me. How you could have hated this pay-per-view. Tell me that in the comments, please. Just write anything you want to say about Battlegrounds in the comments. It's awesome. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe. And I'll see you on my next video, which will either be a WWE 2K16 news video or a Universe Mode video. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.